Hi guys, welcome to the channel. What I have here today is a 5.7 liter small block twin powered engine, which I built for my IROC that's underneath the covers here. It's an 89 IROC, so this is an L98 engine. It'll be going back in the car fairly soon here. So it's in the cab member, everything's on it, just about a complete motor. One thing I'm trying to do is replace the humongous starter that came on these things. So the solution I came up with is an LT starter. We're way smaller and lighter than the original starters that were on those small blocks. The third gens, have it be the Camaros or the Firebirds. You can get these fairly cheap. So what you're looking for, I guess these things only work with a 153 tooth flywheel. There was a couple different ones. There was another 168 tooth flywheel that came on some small blocks. But I think most of your third gen Camaros and Firebirds had the 153 tooth flywheel, so this will work perfect. Again, it's much lighter. It is a gear reduction starter that came on the Lt1s. I believe from anywhere from 93 to 97 F bodies. If you look for that, that will work. One thing you will run into is the bolts. The original bolts are going to be way too long. These were the actual original bolts that were in that original starter in that motor, and I had another one laying around that's even longer. So when you go to look for new bolts for this to mount to the L98 block, for some reason when you look for the LT motors, they only show one for some reason, which is a longer one, and then you can't find the smaller bolt that you need. So the best thing to do is go ARP, and that's what I did. So I got these ARP bolts. They're fairly cheap. You can get them for 15-20 bucks. Stainless steel. This is an excellent product, and that's perfect for this application that we're doing. I will leave the part number in the description for you, so if that's what you're trying to do. But again, excellent product. This is a 12-point. You can also get it in the hex, but you will need that. Make sure you don't get some of just the normal LT block bolts, because I think they did go to metric threads in those. That may be why you can't find them or whatever it is. But that's the way to go. Even your original wires will bolt right up to it, so the connections are the same for your ignition and the starter wire here. So that's a big plus. So you don't have to change any connections or connectors or anything on the wires. So here is our Lt1 starter installed into this small block, tuned port 350 5.7 L98 motor. You know, kind of like this. I wish I had the original that was on this motor to show you, but it was kind of hideous. I had to just throw it away. This gives you much better clearance, plenty of room around the header and everything on all sides. Much smaller. Hopefully it works great also.